successful day actually starts in the morning. When you rise and shine and you open your eyes, that is when the clock ticks and your path to success begins. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Yasmin and I am your virtual BFF. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? This channel is all about becoming the best version of yourself, both inside, outside, spiritually, mentally, and physically, beautifully. So please help small content creators like myself grow. Hit that subscribe button, leave a positive comment down below. It means the world to us, especially when we're first starting out on our YouTube journey. Today's video is all about becoming successful. Success starts in the morning. It does not start at 3 p.m. It does not start after you get home from your 9 to 5. Your day to success and successful outcomes begin with how you prioritize and plan and execute your morning. An unsuccessful person wakes up late in the morning, checks their phone as soon as they open their eyes, takes a very long time to get out of bed because once you check your phone, you're really not motivated to move. That tiredness starts to sink in again and you get distracted with scrolling through your phone, so you might end up spending a good extra 10, 20, and even 30 minutes in bed. No time to really get yourself together, no time to prioritize or think or plan or really do anything, because as soon as you're sleeping, you're snoring, you wake up, you check your phone, really there goes your morning. That is what an unsuccessful morning looks like, and you have no time to prepare a healthy, nutritious breakfast, so you're eating Fruit Loops with a bunch of dyes and harmful chemicals. A successful morning looks like someone who wakes up early. The first thing they do is snooze that alarm, get out of bed, they make their bed, they wash their face, they do their skincare, brush their teeth, hair care, they get themselves a nutritious breakfast or just anything that is a little bit better than a bunch of sugar in the morning. It's very important when you decide that you want to change your life for the better, you start to map out what a successful morning looks like for you. And that's when you start to add routines that you will start to do every single day and become more consistent with them. For example, to you, a successful morning means squeezing in a 15-minute workout. Every day that becomes part of your routine, where as soon as you wake up, you need to get in that 15-minute workout and you feel much more accomplished throughout the day. That is what it means to have a successful morning, is to build your morning to help set you up throughout the day where you feel already accomplished. But if you wake up in the morning and then you're checking your phone and you really didn't do anything for yourself, you didn't focus on health or wellness, kind of letting the day drag by, you're waiting for it to end, you're not excited, you're not motivated, and there will come a point in time where you ask yourself, like, is this all there is? Like, you're so unsatisfied with your life, you're unsatisfied with your job, you're unsatisfied with the day, it's boring, it's dull, there's no excitement, and it's because you're not really building it for you. You're just letting the day go on. You're waking up and you're waiting for the day to end. How are you going to be successful? How are you going to be accomplished when all you do is go to sleep so you can wake up and then wait for the day to end? So before you go to sleep tonight, go to sleep with a dream. What is your dream? What do you want to change about your life? What are your goals this year? We're still in the month of January. If you feel like the first 2 weeks of your New Year resolutions suck, get a New Year resolution. Start again. Plan, map, execute. Work hard. You can do it, but you really need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself how you can accomplish these things. How can you be successful in the morning, evening, afternoon? If you want to have a successful day, it starts in the morning. It really starts with how late you go to bed, how early you wake up. What do you do the first hour you wake up? There's so much that can be done the first hour you wake up. You can exercise, put in extra care for your skin, drink water, go on a morning walk, or even just stand outside for a couple minutes to enjoy the fresh air. Appreciate the sun, the weather, whatever. Just connect with nature a little bit. There's so many things you can do. But don't wake up and the first thing you tell yourself is, oh great, another morning, I have to go to work, it's gonna suck, and I hate my job, and blah, blah, blah. And you're just setting yourself up for failure. You can't be successful. If you work a job that you hate right now, build a side hustle. If you can't quit now because your 9 to 5 is covering the bills, get a side hustle. When is it going to be the right time for you? Because you know what? As you realize there's not enough hours in the day to build your dream life, is that precious little time that you take every single day, and that's what helps you in the long run. You don't have to tell yourself, well, I need to work on my dream life the whole day in order for it to be successful. That's not true. Success starts anywhere. If you wake up 10 minutes early to focus on just a little side project you're trying to do, those 10 minutes add up in the long run and you can have a successful outcome. You can have a successful goal, a successful side hustle, anything you want to do. Those little 15-minute workouts, they help in the long run. And you need to stop telling yourself that I can't focus on another project, or I can't become successful because I'm too busy working 9 to 5 and I'm coming back tired. It's crucial and important to remember that success comes from little moments as well. You don't have to compile all your time or wait for until you have a certain amount of time in order to be successful or to make a successful life. You can break down your success into little categories, into little wins, and that's okay. Little wins can still lead to big wins. If you go to work at 9, let's say you have to leave the house by 8 because of traffic, or let's just say maximum you need an hour to get to work. You can wake up at 6 and you got 2 hours to work on becoming successful. You can wake up, you can work out, you can eat healthy, meal prep. You can do so many things. If you have a side project you're trying to work on, you can do that as well. So when you come home after your 9 to 5, where you're even more exhausted and tired from a long day at work, you can reflect and review, and you don't feel as pressured to get everything out of the way before you go to bed. You can actually end up going to sleep early because you got a lot of tasks out of the way early in the morning. So sleeping early, waking up early, have a consistent schedule, and that is like my biggest tip for you when it comes to planning out a successful morning, is to have a consistent time where you wake up. Not only does this help regulate your circadian rhythm, which is like your clock within you that helps you like with time and understanding that daytime is the time you wake up, but it can also improve your sleep quality, and it makes mornings much easier for you to get more work done. So if your body starts getting used to waking up earlier, you actually have more energy and your body will become much more used to doing a lot of things in the morning. Versus if you are not an early bird and you're not used to waking up early, or you wake up like 20 minutes before you have to go to work, your body is not ready and it's not prepared to do all of that work early in the morning. So it really comes to being consistent with waking up early and discipline. So that's where routine comes in, is to have a consistent routine where you're always doing, and your body becomes disciplined. So as soon as you wake up, for example, if you start working out early in the morning, your body starts looking for that workout. It feels like it needs that fuel, that energy, that movement to get the day going. So your body down the road will start looking for that. It starts craving those movements. And it becomes much more easier for you to get into your workout clothes and start working out. And you actually might realize that you want to have a 20-minute workout instead of a 15-minute workout. So when you get your body used to a certain routine, a certain just schedule, it becomes much easier. And your body actually starts wanting that schedule. If it's kind of like taste buds, where if you're eating sugar for several weeks, that's all your body craves. But it becomes very hard to break that craving. But as soon as you do break that craving and you start eating salads and healthy foods, your body really does reduce the amount of cravings it has for the junk food. And that's the same thing with how your body works, like internally. If you get your body used to doing things at a certain time, it starts looking for that. It starts looking for that thing, whether it's a workout, whether it's reading, whether it's just relaxing or meditating. And like reading, example, if you want to start reading more books to learn and build knowledge, if you start reading a page of a book every single day, your mind will start looking for that knowledge. It will start thinking about those books and going towards that knowledge. Your body craves what you feed it. So if you're feeding it good energy, if you're feeding it discipline and consistency and a time schedule, it starts craving those things. But if you put your whole body, mind, spirit on an irregular schedule, the body has no idea what to expect. You have no plans for success, no plans to really just take care of your body or anything about yourself. And you put your body on snooze, where it's just not craving anything good. It just doesn't want to do anything anymore. Your body just wants to sleep. It's exhausted all the time. Your mind is tired. You're fried. You're burnt out, because all your body can see and your mind is that you're just working and you're coming home tired. It doesn't see the little wins or the little successes throughout the day that really keeps you going. So it's important, and my biggest tip is always to set a time where you wake up, because you need to get your body used to a schedule. Your body needs to know what's coming. And then my second tip is to also prioritize or write down the things you need to accomplish. Write down a couple of goals for the day that you want to accomplish, that you need to do. For example, pay the bills or return some packages. You need to have clear goals that help you stay focused. I love to have written planners. I know some people do like online planners. I really like to have a planner. I love to write things down. I know some people have like planners on their computer or iPads or even their phones, but I personally love to write things down. I always buy a pink pen, and it just makes me feel like so accomplished. And it reminds me of Legally Blonde, where she just write with her nice little pen. So I love to write down the things I need to do in the day. And then sometimes I'll put them on my phone, and I like to check things off a list. So my priority in the morning is to make sure that the first thing I do before I even think about it is to work out, because I am the type of person that cannot exercise if it's past 12 p.m. I get lazy, I get hungry, I eat, and then I'll tell myself, oh, I'll work out like an hour later. And then I get hungry again, and I never work out in the end. So I always have to work out bright and early. The first thing before I do anything is I have to work out, because I know myself, I have a very hard time sticking to a workout routine when it's in the evening, because the evenings are always hectic for me. So for me, I have to work out in the morning. So you need to figure out the best time for you to do certain tasks. Do you feel like you can work out better in the morning? Do you feel like you can read better in the morning or evening? When do you feel like this is a task that you can accomplish and stick to and be consistent with? So I really hope that you take my advice and you work on your successful morning and mapping out and really drawing a picture of what a successful morning looks like to you. And again, if you've watched this far, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, leave a positive comment down below, and stay tuned for more videos. Your virtual BFF. Stay tuned.